Hey everybody, last workout of the week. It's been a fun, challenging week. Um, Hopefully that chest is still starting to recover a little bit. That body isn't aching too bad from those lunges, step ups, burpees, all that good fun we had on day two. We're going to finish today with more of a mental challenge than a physical challenge possibly for you. We're going to focus on our wall sit or a squat hold and our plank. So how this is going to work, this is going to be one of those workouts where if you're beginner, master, or advanced, you're going to be doing the exact same workout, but your workout will be dependent on the first two movements. So to begin this workout, I want everybody to do a max wall sit and a max plank. So you can take as much time as you want to between each movement. You can decide which movement you'd rather do first, but I want you to really push yourself, really challenge yourself to hold on as long as possible for each of those movements. Once you're done with that, make sure to record that someplace so in the future, if we ever need to use that, you can see what you did. Also, if we retest a max one of these holds, you can see, hey, back a year ago, I was only able to hold a plank for 30 seconds, and now I can hold a plank for a minute and a half. So making that good progress that is trackable. Once you're done with that, take some time, rest, recover. Then you're going to jump into 3 rounds. You're going to do 50% of your max wall sit. You're going to do 50% of your max plank. And then 30% on the right, 30% on the left, side planks. That 30% will come from your max plank. For example, if you do a 2-minute squat wall sit, you're going to hold during the workout for 1 minute. Same with the plank. If you hold for 2 minutes, you're going to hold that plank during the workout for 1 minute. And then if you hold for 2 minutes, you're going to hold each side plank then for right around about 40 seconds or so on each side. So that would give you your 30 seconds, or your 30%, I'm sorry. So you're going to do that 3 times. Ideally, I want you to just go bam, 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 and hold each one. So you're going right from the wall sit, right to the plank, right to the right side, right to the left side. After that, once you get your first set done, you can rest as needed between those rounds. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to kind of explain that a little bit better for you, or explain it in a way that makes a little bit more sense to you. But the goal of this one is to not only build that static strength, especially in your core and in your quads or in your legs, but to build that mental strength as well. So if you get to a point where you feel like you can't go any farther, just start counting 1 second at a time. You can always go 1 more second. That's all you have to focus on is that next second. Focus on your breathing. Find that good, that happy place where you're breathing comfortably, especially during your plank. And then last thing on your squats, make sure you're not putting your hands on your legs. Keep those hands, you can put them on the wall, you can put them on top of your head. But once you start putting them on your legs, you're able to use your hands to support your body more than your legs. So it kind of gives you that extra edge that is really cheating yourself over just getting a good score. With that, finish that one up, challenge yourself mentally. The challenge for the week is going to be something that might come super easy for some of you and might be super difficult for everybody else. But it is something so simple that I just want you guys to eat breakfast every single day this week. Breakfast can consist of, I usually like to say, some kind of protein. So eggs is a good one, even something simple like ham. Some people don't like breakfast food, so they go with chicken. Whatever kind of fits your fancy. Even if you want to do a protein shake, getting casein protein over whey protein is going to be much better. It's more sustainable long term versus that whey protein is you're going to be hungry again in like 45 minutes. Just how that protein interacts with your body. So get some kind of protein source, some kind of good carb, but nothing too massive. So maybe a slice of toast. Kodiak pancakes are awesome. It's like one of my favorite things to eat. I'm a huge fan of oatmeal. Just a half a cup of oatmeal is going to be about 25 grams of carbs, which is a pretty solid place to sit. So something like that. And then if you can, this is pretty difficult for some people, but part of that challenge is to eat some vegetables. So for me, my morning breakfast is usually exactly the same. It's scrambled eggs. So I usually do just for my protein and fat content, I do 3 eggs and then some egg whites. To balance my totals, I put green peppers, onions, and then either kale or spinach into that to have a nice little scrambler in the morning. You can toss some salsa on there if you want. And I do a half a cup of oatmeal, And that is a pretty well-rounded breakfast there too. If you need other ideas, post in the page, post in our group page. That's something that doesn't get utilized a lot, but that's a perfect place to kind of bounce ideas off each other, share, hey, I had this awesome breakfast, it was delicious, and others can see what you've done in order to share those ideas and hopefully just expand that community so we can all become successful together and reach our goals. So try eating breakfast, even if you're not a breakfast person per se, just getting back into that routine. It's just like anything else, your body just needs some time to get used to it. So really try to do that. It's very important to get that fuel in your body to start your day off right. Have an awesome weekend, guys. Get some food in the morning. Finish this week out strong with this workout. We'll see you next week.